Hey guys, it's Robert here, and this is a review of the TOHO Japanese release of Shin Gojira on Blu-ray. This is not a review of the film itself. I did a complete review of Shin Gojira when it first came out. You can click on the link in the description below if you want to see that review, but this is just a review of Shin Gojira on Blu-ray. The first thing that I want to say about this Blu-ray release is that the picture quality is fantastic. I opted to get the standard release instead of the 4K collector's edition, just because I didn't need any of the extras, and also, to be honest, unless you own a 4K TV, there's really no point in getting a 4K Blu-ray. But I can assure you that the picture quality on the standard release is excellent. I saw this movie twice in a TOHO cinema in Japan when it first came out, and while nothing will ever equal that experience, this is as close as you're ever going to get with home viewing. The cinematography is amazing. There is no grain or artifacting at all. Everything is crisp and crystal clear. The black levels are great. And while the film has sort of an overall washed out look, I believe that that was mostly a stylistic choice by the director and the cinematographer. Personally, I thought that the visual effects in this film were spectacular. This is the best that Godzilla has ever looked, at least effects-wise, and these are the best monster effects that we've ever seen come out of Japan. With that said, the visual effects on this Blu-ray look just as good at home as they did on the theater. In fact, in some cases the effects look even better on a smaller screen. From Godzilla's first appearance until his spectacular atomic breath scene, the visual effects in this are stunning. One thing that I found odd was the filmmaker's decision to use a rare 3.1 channel audio mix for this film. I remember when I saw Shin Gojira in the theater, it was in Dolby Atmos, and the sound was positively awesome. I mean, it shook the theater. Now, I have a pretty amazing surround sound system at home, but because of the 3.1 channel mix, it only comes out of the front 3 speakers. And this is disappointing, but regardless, the movie still sounds great. When Godzilla makes landfall in his fourth form, I mean, it's incredible. It really shakes the walls. So the sound is still really great on this Blu-ray. Why Anno chose the 3.1 format, I'm not sure. It could be because a lot of the old Showa sound effects and the Ifukubi score that he uses in the film only exist in a mono format due to their age. I had heard that Anno tried to have some of the old music and sound effects converted to stereo, but it just would have been too time-consuming for him to do that. If I have to give this Blu-ray a score out of 5, I would give the picture quality a 5 and the audio a 4. Not because the music or the sound design aren't amazing, because they are, but because this 3.1 channel business doesn't really work as well at home as it did in the theater. And also because some of the original Showa sound effects, like explosions or artillery fire, when they get all cranked up, they tend to get a little crunchy or distorted, and Godzilla's roar tends to do this at times as well. Getting back to the disc itself, again, I got the standard release, so it doesn't have a whole lot of extras, but what it does come with are an assortment of trailers and TV spots, as well as a couple of brief featurettes. Because this is the official Japanese release, there are no subtitles. Now, as far as I know, at the time of this video, there is still no official release date from Funimation for a US Blu-ray. So if you're like me and you can't wait to see this movie again, this is going to be your best bet. Just remember, there are no subtitles. I pre-ordered this movie from CD Japan for about 4,800 yen, which is roughly $43 and some change. For an imported Blu-ray, that is a very reasonable price. The collector's editions are quite a bit more, but they do come with lots of extras. Now, I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret for those of you who don't know. There is a way to watch this movie with subtitles. But before I go on, I just want to say that I am in no way advocating piracy. This is strictly for people like myself who have purchased the official Blu-ray and want to be able to enjoy it in the privacy of their own homes with subtitles. You can use a program like MakeMKV to rip the movie directly from the disc. Once you've done that, you can use a program like Handbrake to not only convert it to an MP4, but to also upload an SRT file and add subtitles to the film. Once you've exported an MP4, you can either watch it on your computer Or if you're like me and you have a smart TV with a USB port on the back, you can put the movie on a flash drive, plug it into your TV, and watch this movie in Blu-ray quality with subtitles on your own television. So, overall, this is a great Blu-ray release. Even the standard edition is excellent, and it does great justice to this film. If you like Shin Gojira, and you can't wait for Funimation to get off their butts and release this movie in America, this is a great way to enjoy this movie again in the meantime. That does it for this Blu-ray review. Be sure to like and subscribe and leave your comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Sayonara!